And I'm wondering who else is going to be at the grotto. Will they be contested from that mini map? I think absolutely.
I think they definitely will. Legedian is in the air tunnel. You don't typically see these guys go for it, and Tifu's going to go right in. And he gets him with the 140 pump shot. Legedian, a misplay off of game number 1. And they are definitely not going to let this one go. An interesting entire interaction. They're going to be able to get this off as well. But now they're wasting so much time spent to shake him down and not getting loot for both of them there. Interesting.
A little bit of an advantage, waiting for just not only the shakedown to know exactly where the dual partner will be.
Wix and Kalk, who seem to have claimed completely by themselves. There's Armand, and Tifu's going to quickly close that one out by himself even. So the nail in the... I mean, already making a statement in game number 1. That was way too easy if you want to actually be contesting here for the next couple of games. Now switching things up on the team of High Sky and Commandment, who have clearly already made their way out of Pleasant Park, where Zayt and Saf were kind of hunting. And for a team on the east of the map like Scoped and Tifu than it was for EU.
Will always have effects, especially when it comes to the mental game to game. Maybe 5 and 6 people finally get fed up of never getting zoned, decide to just get out and get there first before it even shows up. Right now we tune in with Scented and Edgy as we work on our audio, getting that right back up. As Commandment gets another pick, and Nosh takes out High Sky, or knocks him down for a second there too. Finally finishes him off, and Pokes as well, who was doing so good in his heat individually. You have to remember that everyone here has had some form of high success just 24 hours ago. So they're coming off with confidence, but there's only that much room at the top of the leaderboard. There's always going to be people going down. Storm Surge as well, 87 left alive. Assault and Blake just above. We saw them have issues slightly in their earlier games. Hopefully it won't repeat itself. They got into some lucky box fights that they ended up winning in record speed. I think that was against Zayt and Saf as well.
Yeah, it was over at the Weeping Woods edges, and it repeats itself, but on a different side of the map. So many different teams end up rotating together. We saw the same thing, the same effect on EU as well, which is very interesting. So we'll see if Blake and Assault really have an impact on Zayt and Saf's rotation going forward.
Zone's finally locking in. We see the POVs from both northeast and the southwest. Chap and IV in a fight, and he's on the box of Unknown, who has no HP, getting shot in from Calc and Clicks. All these stories finally intertwining. They're 300 damage above, still taking shots, and an Unknown can edit here at any moment, deciding not to. I'm not sure where AV is exactly, but he's sitting very healthy. These guys are obviously split, but for how far? Ronaldo is down right now.
It's down, and Unknown still in zone. Chap actually has this edit that he can work into. He's going to get the card of Ronaldo. He has floppers and a medkit to stay in if he wants to. Clicks and Calc definitely getting involved there, and even Graska and Daxor. So much congestion on this bottom southwestern side, and they will get ended. And AV and Chap are going to be able to get the loot, get the spoils, get the floppers, and if you see AV's inventory already, 4 for him, add 4 to that total, and now they have the potential to play in zone and even get the upgraded pump shotgun. Ridiculous how congested this is going to be, and it still has the opportunity to even pull south. There's one team down there, Mega and Dubs, doing Mega and Dubs things onto Crimson Kaz, up higher than them. They've got the double heavy sniper, and it almost works out. They've cleared out a lot. They could do it again, and they're actually going to get the piece control too. It's going to drop Kaz, an instant elimination. Mega and Dubs, even though they telegraphed what was happening there, they still get it. Kaz unawares, and they're going to get the impacts.
Kaz never received the message, finally receives the action. And now Crims is left by himself to possibly find just a stepping stone to play off of. Maybe just one elimination, one placement threshold. It would mean so much, because we saw in other regions it was a game of inches in terms of who won and who lost. A 1.2 point difference in victory in second place.
And here's the wide shots. Dubs and Mega, all they have to do is fight Crims up above. As we switch over to Clicks and Calc.
They're not above Surge whatsoever. On that backside, there's something serious going on with Clarity Elevate, Scented and Edgy. But then right below them, a little bit of levity, a little bit of jokingness. Oh my god, it's Booga underneath Clicks. It's that banana skin duo that is still surviving and in this game. I think it's XNB, his duo partner Ved. Right now, Clicks and Calc 150 damage above are trying to find ways to stay above Surge, but at the same time, stay secluded. Gandhi and Leo are in the best warehouse to be in for the zone and can just easily move over, but you can see the names on your screen. I can't pinpoint a weak duo in my eyes.
Not a single one. Dubs and Mega were in that zone. I'm wondering if they're going to pressure up against Kaz. No, sorry, Crims, who's still alive. Because they have the potential. By the way, Scope did just fall on that small rotate. Here's Clicks and Calc. And I think, based on the congestion that I'm seeing in this game, that these guys could be activated because this is where they operate best, box to box. On these mid-ground layers, right under Dubs, they might go for the impact. No, they just replaced the floor.
Two people so close having the same playstyles. You saw what Mega and Dubs just did to Kaz. This is what Clicks does individually to people time and time again. So them being so close could prove disaster for both duos. They have to get away, but they don't even know it. Dubs is looking for it. There it is. And Clicks backs up. You're not facing a low reaction time duo. This is going to be speed versus acceleration. Question is, who's faster?
So far, it looks like Clicks. But as they move is when they operate the best. Dubs and Mega up above. Where's the 6 zone going? It's going to pull away, continuing down that dead side. So finally, we're going to see a bigger spread as we move down into this 6 zone of all the different players. But still 46 alive at this point. This is going to be very, very stacked.
Yup, and Kanata is going to be right beside Clicks as well. Stretch is going to be in the same box as Booga. This is their classic style of just playing literally very low-key, waiting for the zone to come in and using that launch pad before anything else. But yeah, not even no heals, no utility from Stretch, as he has a very, very basic 2-gun loadout, making his shot count the most. It's Boyle and Pixel he has to get through. Will he try to? Is this where they kind of put down that launch that he has in his inventory? No materials left, so they're looking for anything, a morsel, before they move. There it is, but with 11 total builds, will Stretch be able to survive this landing?
Everybody trying to land on one side of zone, the closest one that will be there, but Knight and Rogue Shark make that nasty play. Oh my goodness, Stretch on the Damians. I was pointing out, Booga is now down, and Stretch did get the impact. It's Dubs and Mega on his wall. I was pointing out Knight and Rogue Shark up on height. They built over the tower there in Dirty Docks off the backside of zone, so I believe they're going to be able to have that. Can't quite look up. Saf finding one as well. AV connecting for a couple here. Stretch on the Dubs and Mega again.
Dubs and Mega, Clicks and Calc have been able to just traverse both sides of this mid-ground, getting multiple eliminations, so anyone trying to survive won't be possible. Ballatw, you were right, it's Shark up at height, but AV is trying to contest for that top spot as well. These guys are used to being in that position. Mega and Dubs, though, feel right at home. Next to a mountain, might have to elevate just a bit. No, they choose the launch pad and get all the way up, possibly working for height right underneath Shark.
And they got it. They didn't realize that was happening. They got the cone off, Mega did.
No, wait.
It's gonna be the same thing, hold on. He gets knocked out, but I think he's safe. I think Mega still maintains, and he is going to launch up, but bonks his head. They're still fighting, and Dubs is nowhere to be found. He reconnects. This is so important that he holds this. Yes, he does, because Mega's still up top, and they've now lost it. Dubs and Mega, but at what cost? 12 builds from this position.
This reminds me of the finale of Squads Game 6 right now, moving up a great mountain. Everyone left behind. AV on the right side, Chap nowhere to be seen just yet. Clicks fighting Avery box to box as Shark gets left way behind in the depths. Booga's down, Stretch trying to clutch. Clicks now by himself as well, looking to see if he can wrap up the game with more eliminations. Has to move through Joey, and AV first picks up Joey, then over AV he goes in the box. Tries to move forward, more eliminations. Is it possible? He just misses Chap by his hair and gets the big clap back on the backside, then catches up to Chapman through the stairs, gets a pick, defends, gets the finish. Oh my god, Clicks, how are you alive?
And now it's still Dubs and Mega spraying down against him. Strobe, and I believe Goosh still alive. They finished that off. Even though Clicks did his best, yes, it is Strobe, but Goosh is down. 2 eliminations for him. AV still up in this game. Mega down on low ground. They're trying to close things out because it's Strobe against AV with Dubs and Mega up on high.
We know how these games go time and time again. It's always height that has the advantage. There's never any blunders, and with a big hit right there from Mega, we can already possibly see game 1 wrapped up with mid-ground to height transition to momentum. And right now, these guys look to just hold their spot, playing patiently, waiting for Strobe. And its last moment, he doesn't have any light.
Stubbs and Mega probably on top. Yes, they are. 18 points, but on the backs of Clix's clutch. The calculated one, 14 points, just followed by AV and Chap at 13.